guys, Houston here. Look, if you have bad credit but you have strong revenue in your business, then there's a new place that you may want to check out, okay? Because they give loans from $3,000 up to $150,000. Now that place is Uplift Capital. Now here's the thing about it with Uplift Capital, most people don't understand. Uplift Capital, they have two divisions, okay? The first division is the MCA, that's the Merchant Cash Advance. So that's on your your daily receipts and stuff that they give loan. But people are not aware that Uplift Capital, they also have a business marketplace. So where some of you guys may not be able to get funded through them, they have a separate division that can possibly help you. All right. Now, again, like I said, with Uplift Capital, they're one of those lenders trying to get loans through them. Like I said, they want you to have a high revenue. And high revenue, I mean, like they want you to have anywhere from $12,000 and up in monthly revenue and have to be in business at least 6 months. But hey, here's the thing about it. I have some other creditors to help you if that you don't meet those criteria, if you have a lower revenue base. All right. But I just wanted to point this out. Now with Uplift Capital, the type of businesses they loan to, they don't offer loans for like people in high risk type of business like credit repair, CBD, marijuana, CBD sales and stuff like that, the adult industry. So those are high risk type of businesses, but they do actually loan capital to businesses. Like if you're e-commerce, like you've been selling on Amazon, right? But at the same time, Amazon doesn't want to give you a line of credit, or it's not coming in fast enough. That's where Uplift Capital can come into play. Like I said, if you're selling on eBay and you know that you're generating high revenue and stuff, but you need to buy more product. So say that you're buying product and you're private labeling it. You may be going over to AliExpress, right? And you're buying products, private labeling them to build your own brand and everything. And this is very important for a lot of people that's in e-commerce, because a lot of them miss this step. So then when they have enough capital, they have a big enough brand, and they're trying to build more product and stuff, a lot of them don't have the structure in place. All right. And that's one of the bigger things. Uplift Capital, you do have to have a business bank account. Okay. They're not looking at a personal bank account. So that's the reason I continue to tell you guys, make sure that you are doing business with one of the gatekeepers. Citibank, what reports to Experian Business, Equifax Business, Small Business Financial Exchange, shared with Dun and Bradstreet. Chase Bank, Experian Business, Equifax Business, Small Business Financial Exchange, shared with Dun and Bradstreet. You have Capital One, Experian, Equifax, Small Business Financial Exchange, Dun and Bradstreet. Now, the thing about it with Uplift Capital, you do not have to have a DUNS number. You do not have to have a Paydex score. Okay, you do not have to have net 30s. So all of those other requirements for some lenders and stuff. And again, one of the key things I keep telling you, 90% of financial lenders out here, they're not worried about what's going on with your Dun and Bradstreet file. Okay. Now, in terms of, like I said, that you're trying to get equipment for your janitorial business or your food truck business or your restaurant or something like that, then having a DUNS number can be beneficial, because you may able to get product and stuff and be able to utilize that product on a net term type of basis and everything. So then that's when that's important. But when you're trying to just go after capital and your business is actually doing revenue, you may not even know about business credit. And I get a lot of people that I deal with that never heard about how to establish business credit. Okay. So this is what you actually need to do. But one of the main things I would tell you is make sure you have the right type of bank account. Community banks, credit unions like Navy Federal, they're good to have a bank account, but just keep in mind your high transactions and stuff, those are not going to help with build with your business credit, your business bank rating. That's the reason you need to have one of the major banks, okay, so that you can actually have something. Now, one of the lenders that I would tell you, if you don't qualify for Uplift Capital and you don't meet their criteria, then if you've been in business at least a year and you're doing revenue at least $3,000 a month, then look at American Express Cabbage, their line of credit, okay? It's a soft pull, all right? And also you can do pre-qualifications with American Express with their credit cards and stuff like that as well. Now, the thing about it, you have to have at least a 640 credit score, but at the same time, it may be one of those situations that you can go to get funding. Again, if you're not doing high dollar revenue type of business. Then the next one you have is DreamSpring. Now with DreamSpring, they even help with startups, okay? So it's not about the revenue. Your average credit score is about 600, 620 credit score. They're going to pull your TransUnion. American Express, when they're looking at your credit score, they usually use FICO 8, Experian, TransUnion, okay? And then there's PayPal, not the PayPal working capital. You don't have to have a relationship if you're going for the PayPal business loan. Now with the PayPal business loan, your annual revenue has to be at least $33,300 and you have to be in business at least 9 months, okay? So those are just some other lenders you can go for. Also, I don't know if you guys heard of the state Small Business Credit Initiative. It's almost like the EIDL loan, okay? And so with that, you're able to get funding for your business through that. Now, in terms of the criterias and stuff like that, I don't know all the criterias, but I definitely know that they're willing to work with small businesses. Now, here's the thing about it, again, with Uplift Capital, if you're not able to get a merchant cash advance, and I understand, like, you're paying on a daily or weekly and stuff like that, that may be something that you may not want to do, even if you have high revenue and stuff like that. But just consider it as an option because they have the merchant cash advance, plus they have the business marketplace where they have other lenders and things of that nature, all right? It used to be 8,000. Well, now they done changed the numbers up to 12,000. Now, the interesting thing about this, the reason that I'm talking about Uplift Capital is because with Uplift Capital, unlike the banks, again, it ain't worried about your credit score. It's not worried about your debt to income. They're not worried about that. It's all about the business. It's all about the business. So if you're looking for a lender that's focused solely on the operations of the business and not about the credit, then you should check out Uplift Capital. If you have any other questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.